Go on!
Let's go! That'll do. It's on you.
Tagging out! Let me handle You're up!
Taking over. Shatter! Now.
There!
Take him down.
So it's my turn? You'll see. Can you take over? Let's go! Moving on then.
Hey, so I've been meaning to ask you something. You said old Sephiroth's come back from the dead, right? And that's a bad thing. So, what I want to know is, how'd he do it? And what's he after?
He wants to save the planet.
But wouldn't that make him a good guy?
It's not what he's doing, but how. He doesn't give a shit if everyone dies in the process.
Sounds like a total nutter. I mean, there's not much point in having a planet if there's no one left to enjoy it, is there?
That said, let's not forget that we still got a whole nother problem. One that's reared its ugly head time and time again. Bunch of assholes who won't stop till they've bled the planet dry. Shinra. To hit them where it hurts, we'll need to leverage those connections of yours. But if you even think about stabbing us in the back, I'm gonna hug and squeeze you to death, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
This is great! Woohoo! See Daisy. This is great! Woohoo! Daisy.
Going in.
Let's see you around. Sure you want to fight?
Don't stop now.
Right, my turn. Come on! This one's for you! So you can do it! All set! Come on! It's on you!
I got this.
No more games! It's over!
Here it comes. Let's do it. That's it. Let's finish this.
One more
Not
shot!
bad. Deal with that.
Here goes! Get ready! Why don't you lead the way? Let's go!
Taking over.
This ends here.
Damn it! Bring it! That's it!
You had your chance.
Gotcha! You've got this. Let me handle it.
Gotta be careful.
Go for it! Good luck.
Take it from here.
So it's my turn? You can do it! All set! Here! Now, come on! Heads out! Gotcha! Bingo! Give him your all! Think I'm all warmed up.
Behold Cosmo Canyon, a sacred sanctuary where the planet's greatest minds gather.
It's beautiful. More than I ever imagined. Come on, let's pick up the pace. I can hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back!
Nanaki? I can't believe it. It really is you. We were so worried. Welcome home.
Whoa! Ugh.
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on.
You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me! Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the Sanctum of Planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Please, head inside. If you see anything suspicious, do let us know.
Thanks for keeping watch over the Veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out on patrol?
Yeah. Look after this place while we're gone.
I will. You be careful out there, and may the planet keep you safe.
Thanks for keeping watch over the Veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out?
Can you believe it? Nanaki's back. It's such a relief to know that he's okay.
Did you see that scar over his eye, though? I don't know what he's been through, but it must have been bad.
Still, he's home safe now. We owe the planet a debt of gratitude for that. We should make an offering.
That windmill generates energy for us. Its output pales in comparison to that of a Mako reactor. But it's more than enough for the people of the Vale. It allows us to mill grain and power our survey team's vehicles, among other things. Every day, the amount produced gets divvied up to satisfy all our needs.
You are more than welcome here in the canyon.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
The planet is always watching over each and every one of us.
Step right up, folks. We've got top quality antiques at prices that can't be beat. No, sir.
As such, the life with which she has blessed us is a gift that must one day be returned. To nurture your spirit is to nurture the spirit of the planet. And so, I implore you, brothers and sisters, do not neglect your studies nor your prayers. Through your diligence, you will find true fulfillment.
Every day, I give thanks. What an upstanding young man you are, helping out like this. You deserve a nice reward.
Thank you so much! Ma, look! I got some candy!
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.
Remember to say a prayer before you eat it.
I know! Oh, great Mother Planet, thank you for this blessing.
That's my good little boy.
Come get a talisman infused with the powers of the planet.
Welcome, young friend. Open your ears.
Wish you good fortune. Come get a talisman infused with the powers of the planet.
All of our fabulous designs have been infused with prayers to the planet.
I can feel the spirituality.
Don't miss out on this chance to carry a blessing of the planet with you wherever you go.
All of our fabulous designs have been infused with prayers to the planet.
And now, we reach the age of 12.
We've got plumes, furs, and stones. All of the items we offer are handcrafted by the Vale's most skilled artisans.
Yet we need not fear this return. The memories that survive our flesh are again.
Don't miss out on this chance to carry a blessing of the planet with you.
Well now, called here by the planet too, were ya?
Avalanche wanted, dead or alive. They've certainly made a name for themselves, haven't they?
For themselves and for us. In the public's eyes.
Planetologists and Avalanche are one and the same.
Even so, I doubt we need to worry about Shinra up until...
Let me guess. The planet led you here?
my research.
That flame has been burning since long before I was born. Kind of crazy to think about.
Yep.
Oh, great mother.
Today is a special
Welcome your lost souls with love and grace.
You'd be crazy to pass up a chance to see the River of Lights.
Please keep your voice down here.
Finally, let us gaze upon the bonfire. The souls that have returned whence they came merge with the glorious star that burns bright within the heart of our planet. And from this blinding brilliance arises a new dawn. For the souls that have finished one life receive the blessings of the planet, and in time shall be born again. This concludes our tour, though our spiritual journey is without end.
The torch of Cosmo Canyon was first lit long ago, when the Veil itself was born. Its flames ever burn. They do not falter on the rainiest of days, nor when the wind blows fierce and relentless. This Veil fire is the very life of the planet itself. To stand vigil as one of its guardians is a sacred duty that I embrace.
Hearken to the wisdom of the planet. It is boundless and infinite, and we may share in it freely if we open ourselves to her. It is found within the soil beneath our feet, the trees from which it sprouts, the birds which nestle in their boughs. And when that light fades, it returns to the wellspring of all truths, that is the beating heart of our mother. To the wisdom of the planet, it is boundless and infinite, and we may share in it freely if we open ourselves to it.
What kind of ceremony do you think the River of Lights is?
May the planet guide us all.
O Great Mother, from whom all blessings flow, we beseech you, cast your light in the dark and lead your children. Tonight, they return home from their long journey. Welcome them, O Mother, with love and grace.
May the planet guide us all.
Today is...
You've come to the canyon on a...
comes once a year.
This evening is the River of Light.
It must have been the planet's will that you made it to the canyon just in time.
The Veil pulses with energy today, more so than any other day of the year.
Beneath our veil, bound and stagnant. Do you have any notion as to why the planet would choose to set such a trial before us?
I believe it is because she is confident that we have the strength to overcome it.
The fact that we stand here today, alive and well, having overcome our challenges, is proof of this.
Indeed. As the planet ordains, so it shall be. This truth is absolute, and must never be forgotten. I'm afraid I can't let you past. Beneath our veil, bound and stagnant.
Hearken to this River of Lights thing. It is boundless and infinite. The torch
Our joy, our sorrows, they are the planet's too.
Have you heard about Avalanche's crimes? There are wanted posters for them all over Cosmo Canyon.
To think that such violence would be perpetrated under the banner of planetology, it turns my stomach, honestly.
Fellow Bugenhagen told us to leave them be, and this is what we get for our inaction. We should have done something when we had the chance.
There's no point lamenting choices made long ago. We must focus our efforts on the future, on ensuring that the canyon and the people here remain safe.
We're at the Cosmo Canyon, Cloud. A long-standing dream of mine has finally come true. Planetology rejects our Mako-consuming society, insisting that we have much to learn about this world. And now, we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge. Needless to say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care.
Now this is what I call being in the great outdoors.
The planet. She speaks to us each and every moment of our lives.
The River of Light ceremony evokes the cyclical flow of life on the planet.
But enough about me. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Baby's well too. I feel we're getting stronger and stronger with every passing day.
We've all been so blessed, haven't we? Praise be to our great mother.
Hey, is Fella Bugenhagen gonna come down today?
I don't know. The other day he said his back was hurting a lot.
Well, then he ought to come down and get a massage.
Oh, you know what? My daddy said he was gonna go deliver Fella Bugenhagen some food. Maybe we could go with him?
So this is the famous cave hotel.
This place is divine. I
I can't believe you got a reservation.
But of course. Today's our anniversary, my love.
Ours is the most storied establishment in the Vale. So the concert at the Royal Coast, think they pulled it off? I mean, you were their star pianist before me.
I told you the person I got to sub for me would manage, didn't I? More importantly, we need to commit to a house. Now, I thought the property we saw the other day was to die for.
It was, but don't you think it might be a little big for the two of us?
Well, it does need to have room for my piano. And who knows? Our family might end up growing someday. There's more than one way to nurture life, after all. Isn't that what we learned from our time here in Cosmo Canyon?
Yeah, I guess you're right. From now on, our life together can be whatever we want it to be.
Welcome to the Sildra Inn, the Canyon's famed cave hotel.
Would you care to share a performance with me? I regret that I've nothing to award you at this time. Nevertheless, I trust you will continue on your musical journey.
May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
By the boundless grace of the planet, may we enjoy our lives and this meal before us. From our brethren are we given life, and unto them shall we give life in turn. We offer our thanks to the Great Mother for the pleasure of sharing her bounty with others.
Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing.
Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing. Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing. May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
Well, some of them may have a genuine interest. Who can say for certain? They may even come to embrace the teachings.
Doubtful. True planetological enlightenment shall forever elude their grasp. They cling to Mako, and that is an addiction not easily shaken.
The ceiling's so high. It's like I'm sleeping out under the stars.
Come to think of it, this is the first time we've taken a trip together.
You're right. Funny considering how long we've been a couple.
That boulder's not gonna come tumbling down while we sleep, right?
legendary dragon featured in local tales.
It's said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the life stream itself.
Eh?
Have you heard about Avalanche's crimes?
Come on, Planet! Grant me good fortune!
May the planet watch over and keep you.
The luminance of materia is the light of the very planet itself.
Right. How can I be of service? Oh, and, please come again.
Wow, I can already feel myself becoming one with the planet.
After receiving the gift of life, we must endure countless sorrows. Yet beyond the hardships, happiness awaits. This is our golden age. Our tour of the Veil thus far has no doubt called to mind many emotions and experiences. Let us take a moment to reflect on them now. Through regular spiritual communion, we may all come to live more fulfilling lives.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
Don't you dare use my weapons for anything
No visit to
unsavory.
Cosmo Canyon's complete without picking up one of the replicas sold here.
The home of planetology is the perfect place to refine your abilities. May the
No
planet
other store
bless you
has
with
this
wisdom.
many books dedicated to planetology.
I wonder if that book I special ordered has come in yet.
I'm gonna become a whole new me here.
You heard of Phoenix Feces? Supposedly they're great for your health, but it looks like they're sold out.
A 30-year-old potion? I wonder if it's still any good.
With Cosmo Salt, you can add a dash of the planet's grace and deliciousness to anything you like.
No matter where you stand?
Watching the flames flicker on the dirt floor like this?
Come try our signature canyon candies and
Blessings of the planet be upon your cooking with our seasoning.
So nice and cool in here.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Nana Pig! Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
We are not made lesser for it. Our world is sustained by an unending cycle. All that passes from us shall one day return. Those who sacrifice shall be made whole. joys of giving. Generosity is a great virtue, one which the planet will reward in kind. We are not made lesser for it. Our world is sustained by an unending cycle. All that passes from us shall one day return. Those who sacrifice shall be made whole.
I've been studying planetology for years now, but there's always more for me to learn. Its depths are immeasurable.
Every life is born of the planet, and must be afforded love and affection.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very beings. As you'll come to learn, the practice of mindful breathing can connect us with the ineffable wonders of the planet.
Is there any truth to the rumors? Has the beast really been sighted?
If the survey team is to be believed...
Feel the energy all around you.
The last sighting was only 2 years ago, though. The gaps are growing shorter and shorter.
Could it be a sign that something's wrong with the planet?
At our very core, we are connected to the planet in ways that defy description.
We will now embark on our tour of the Veil, whereby you may all experience the flow of spiritual energy. Our journey begins here, at the dawn of life, as newborn souls, freshly birthed by the planet. Though the road ahead is unknown, we are not afraid, for we walk with the Great Mother at our side.
I hope you'll learn as much as you can while you're here. As much as you can while you're here.
The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
We need only open our hearts to the planet, and she will speak to us.
You're interested in learning more about planetology? That's wonderful. The bond between us and the planet deepens on the night of the River of Lights.
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Watch as the clouds drift through the sky, going whichever way the wind takes them.
We humans are the same. The planet charts a course for us, and we need only walk it.
Quite right. All we need to do is follow its guidance. For one day it will surely lead us to the tranquility we seek. To pass through the veil and trace the whistling winds is to reflect on the journey of life and our eventual return. It is to understand.
If you ask me, planetology's the future. Mako's old ruse. I say we replace the stuff with wind power.
Yeah, down with
To the blessings of the planet. Cheers!
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche. Only wish we could have made it out here sooner. Only wish we could have made it out here sooner.
This variety of spirits is sacred, actually. In fact, it was originally brewed for ceremonial use. Local flora.
What was the next seminar about again?
It's secret.
My, aren't you well informed? Then you know about Cosmo Salt? It's a special kind only found around here. A unique property of the local minerals causes it to take on a star-like shape when processed. It's really quite something.
It is for our mother and for our brothers and sisters that we render up our bodies and our souls.
Just as each of us is a part of the planet is a part of us. Therefore, does it not follow that to heed the words of one's own heart is in essence to heed the words of our great mother? Thus do I urge you to hearken to that voice, that of the planet.
It is for our mother and for our brothers and sisters that we...
The River of Lights is one way we show our gratitude to the planet. Through it, we return her blessing of life.
It's so great learning about planetology with everyone.
I think meditation has really helped me attune to the voice of the planet. Everything she says seems so much clearer to me now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Lately I felt like I can make out what animals are saying.
What?
No, seriously, I heard it clear as day. Some kind of dog yelling, "I'm back!"
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples of her teachings gather here to share their experiences. Through these seminars, we learn from one another and together enrich our lives. Participation in the seminars requires a special invitation from a mentor. Without one, I'm afraid you cannot join. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it.
A seminar is in progress.
I think meditation has really helped me attune to the voice of the planet. Everything she's...
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning, has helped me realize what I'm meant to do in this world. I should be a force for good. Help folks out. Spread positive vibes. That's how I'll protect the planet. Like yesterday, I helped this poor old woman carry her groceries. And today, I took out the trash at the bar. I've been floating through my life without any purpose, but I finally found it. Planetology has made me a better me.
So many seminars. Where do I even start? The planet speaks to all of her children. No one is greater or lesser in her eyes.
As the planet nurtures us.
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe of the soul? Just as each of us is a part of the planet is a part of us. Therefore, does it not follow that to heed the words of one's own heart is
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree? We are as much a part of the planet as it is a part of us. At one time, there was no distinction, no lines to separate us, and so long as we do not stray from our path, one day we shall all return to and rejoin the greater whole.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen! Who's ready for some Queen's Blood carnage? We're coming to you live from Cosmo Canyon for a special episode of Card Sharks!
Wicked thoughts be gone. Good vibes only.
Try the inhalation seminar. It's breathtaking.
Visualize the energy entering into your lungs. Feel it work its way through you, to your fingertips and toes. Let it fill your body, then breathe out, that the energy may return to the planet. In the same way oxygen circulates through our bodies and the blood, spiritual energy courses through the planet. It is what allows the world to sustain our many diverse forms of life. Through mindful breathing, we are in effect attuning to the natural flow of spiritual energy. And through regular practice, we can experience a union with the planet. Focus now on that sense of oneness with our world, and then we will begin again.
It is to understand the cycle that sustains us, the cycle of death and rebirth. Go forth, brothers and sisters. Lend an ear to the winds.
My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take...
With the practice of mindful breathing, you can tap into the flow of the planet's spiritual energy.
I invite you to do so now. Set free the secrets within and lift yourselves higher.
Don't be afraid. Relax and give yourself over to the planet.
Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories. By unlocking this knowledge,
To study planetology is to seek to know our...
I invite you to do so now.
to know ourselves.
And lift yourselves higher. Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories. By unlocking this knowledge, it allows us to heighten our spiritual ability.
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any.
One must exercise patience in the pursuit of knowledge. For that which we truly need to know, we shall...
So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows...
She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us. ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolved to not take her bounty for granted and offered up prayers of gratitude, no man, woman, or child would suffer.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Ah, not so fast. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside. Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together, for united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Nanaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. Have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Working here is an incredible honor.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later. That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Mind your manners in front of fellow Bugenhagen.
The planet connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies. that again, huh? The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them, with our own eyes. 2, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Right this way! Blessings of the planet upon you.
Put your faith in our Great Mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolved to not take her bounty for granted, and offered up prayers of gratitude, no man, woman, or child would suffer.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
She would never forsake
This village is and don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own.
I plan to devote the rest of my life to studying planetology. There's no worthier cause. If people everywhere resolved to not take her bounty for granted, and offered up prayers of gratitude.
Within you all are the planet's thoughts.
Tell me, is it better?
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree? We are as much...
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the
A seminar is in progress. Please be
I've, always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks, and I was a burden on the planet. But he was wrong. That extra energy I received from the planet, it was a blessing. And after imbuing it with my compassion and intellect, I'll give it right back. No way is that a waste.
Please continue on into the assembly.
Indeed it is. Thank you for sharing.
Blessings.
Please continue on into the assembly.
Now, would anyone else like to share their story with the group?
So, my parents are no longer with us. Here, that is. But I believe they're still out there, on another plane. I've been reading a bunch of theories about this alternate world in the hope of going there someday. And over the course of my studies, I stumbled across a
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
The River of Light ceremony will begin shortly. This night comes but once a year, bringing us closer to the planet. I've no doubt you'll feel her grace. The River of Light ceremony... this night comes, I've no doubt you'll feel her grace.
Ah, the River of Lights. Once a year, we gather the souls that have drifted to our veil and return them to the planet whence they came. I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment.
I think meditation has really helped me attune to the voice of the planet.
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
So many seminars. Where do I even start?
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
With boundless love for her children, the seminars all look so interesting.
We yearn to chase the horizon, embrace exploration, wheresoever it takes us.
You're interested in learning more about planetology? That's wonderful.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
Don't give me that bullshit. You start a story, we finish it.
Cloud, if I may, allow me to add a new word to your lexicon. Decorum, meaning polite behavior, often used in the negative, like so. You sometimes exhibit a severe lack of decorum.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, I've learned something all right. That these planetologists would rather study the world than live in it. Planetology, Avalanche, Marlene, and me. I don't know. The planet's trying to tell me something. What?
They were young, but the desire to protect the planet burned bright within their hearts. And who were we to quench such noble passions? Though their path led them elsewhere. If they ever find their way back home, I hope to be here, to welcome them with open arms, no matter what they have done.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we? Look at those stars. I think I'm gonna stay out here a little longer.
May your journey home be straight and swift.
I pray these souls do not lose their way.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolved to not take her bounty for granted and offered up prayers of gratitude, no man...
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof. How much longer are they gonna be doing this? How much longer are they gonna be doing this?
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
Fellow man, Norin.
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove I'm wrong, but sitting here, looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule. Like a grain of sand on the beach that is the universe.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
We shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear. So my blood's been a curse, but it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life, friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat. And it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by carrots, stalks, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
I pray that the planet watches over and keeps all of you from harm on your journey.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes. And by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us. Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
Nope.
They were Watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
Oh, I see. From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial, and his observer.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... Ah, you'll do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
Make sure that you are well prepared. Make sure that you are well prepared.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
These caves can be perilous, even for seasoned watchers. Be careful.